In this video, we're taking an RV road trip from Texas over to New Orleans, Louisiana. Of course, there's always some repairs to make along the way, but we make it to New Orleans and stay in the French Quarter. We had spent the previous night at the Austin Lone Star RV Park just south of Austin.
All right, had a good time here in Austin. Met up with some friends I haven't seen in a while last night. They have a really nice house overlooking the hills with a hot tub. So now doing some last minute work on the RV, almost said boat before we get going. So I had some winterizing issues. I'll show you one real quick. I had to replace this faucet because we winterized it, but there was still a little water in the old faucet, like right up here by the nozzle. And I guess we had a really hard freeze. And so the hard freeze froze and broke the faucet, so it was leaking there. Also, the toilet had a very similar issue. So there's a little valve right in here. So you have fresh water coming in and it rinses the bowl right here. And that's how it fills up the bowl. Well, there's a valve in there that does that. And I guess there was a little bit of fresh water in that valve too. And because the valve was leaking, so the water like froze in there and messed up the valve, so I had to replace that. And also, I don't know if it's related to winterizing, but it's something that is an issue. So the manifold for the shower right here, it was leaking. I had to replace it. I had a hard time finding a new one. So this one actually has like a 1/2-inch female, plug-ins, whereas your typical household unit has 1/2-inch male. So I had to get adapters for that and then pull all that stuff out. It was a little bit difficult to do. And I'm going to put that new one in, but you see how much wider that is than this. So I'm going to have to, because I had to put those extensions on there, I'm going to cut this hole just a little bit bigger so I can fit that in there, and then put the new manifold in and we should be good to go. Well, I got it all hooked up, but the problem is that it's too wide in the back now. It won't go flush because it's too wide in the back there. I'm gonna have to go to an RV shop and get a new one, I guess, that'll fit in there that's a little narrower. So the carpet is kind of old, kind of coming up right here. It gets whatever. It's original, like 20-year-old carpet. It's time to replace it. So I think sometime in the next week or two when I get time and a place, like maybe in New Orleans if we have time, I'm gonna pull this carpet up and replace it with like stick-on linoleum tile.
Fancy. So I didn't know how to like undo that once he did it in the bedroom, and I thought I couldn't get to like my clothes or shoes. I thought everything was over. It's okay though. Figured it out. We got him. I guess, are we about to head out? Was that like the last step?
Yeah, I just gotta do a walk around and make sure we're okay.
All right.
Oh wait, the jacks is the most important thing here. Make sure the jacks, bring those up. So I just hit store and you'll feel it. There we go.
Alright. I got my Sailing Doodles merch, by the way. I like the color and it's super soft. I really wanted some. Bobby has this gray long sleeve shirt that's Sailing Doodles that like is so soft. I'm always like touching his arm or like rubbing his back when he's wearing it. And so I wanted some of my own and now I finally have it. Yay!
Just have to wait. So I got indicators here for the jacks. The red lights mean they're down, so we just got to wait on those, and we got to wait for our air. So the brakes on this and the suspension on this thing is all air. So you have an air pump that pumps it all up, and so we got to wait for that to. It's got air for the brakes now, but we got to wait for it to put air into the suspension, which will raise the suspension up. So
okay.
That's why these diesels, you need to let them run for at least 5-10 minutes before you start moving to make sure all the air is up and jacks up and everything.
Okay.
Like I'm not sure at what PSI, but like a lot of times you see the big tire, like long 18-wheeler tire marks on the highway. So there is a threshold at which when your air gets too low, the computer will tell it, all right, just lock up the brakes, because we got one application of brakes left, and so I'd rather you lock up the brakes than have no brakes. So there is a fun game on RVs. So you got Solitude, you got Cameo, you got Excess. So you put the word anal in front of it. So anal solitude, anal cameo. Anal Montana doesn't really work well.
Anal Montana sounds like Hannah Montana though.
But there's like a, you know, an anal Dutch star. And
This is great.
Yeah. So it
Anal
doesn't work on
North
all
Point?
of them. Yeah, it doesn't work on all of them.
Anal Discovery?
Anal wolf pack. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll ruin that for you. Now you're never going to be able to. And it works well also with Ford. So you got the Ford Expedition, the Ford Explorer, the Ford Fiesta,
The Anal Fiesta.
the Anal Mustang, the Anal Intruder. There's an Anal Intruder right there. An Anal Landmark.
Anal Intruder.
Anal Voyage. Anal Reflection.
You're an anal reflection. Anal Rockwood?
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna say anything. I was just be like,
About 4 more hours.
4 more hours.
Plus we have a couple stops to make.
We were headed a little over halfway to New Orleans from Austin to Lake Charles.
I couldn't get the camera out fast enough, but we just saw zebras.
Camels over there too.
Camels? You would think that we're lying about that. Just on the side of the road. I gotta keep an eye on it. Oh, there's some animals. What are those? Wow, the rare and exotic cow.
About mid-afternoon, we made it to the Bayou Marino RV Park.
We just got here and we're parked right behind Anal Cougar. We made it. Look at us.
All right, the pull-through wasn't long enough. I had to drop the trailer, but no big deal. It only took like 5 minutes to drop it. It'll take 8 minutes to pick it back up.
I was very impressed.
Anyway, but yeah, just chilling out here. It was a bit of a sketch area driving in, but that park is nice. And there's no, well, maybe they close the gates at night. I don't know, but like, yeah.
It's Louisiana. Some places look like that around here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Made it. It was like 5 hours of driving today.
Yeah, how do you feel after that?
Not bad, but they have a little dock over here on the bayou. So it's called the Bayou Marino RV Park, and it had like really high reviews, and it looks nice, and it's nice and clean, well kept and everything. It's just kind of in a sketch neighborhood, but well, I know it looks nice across
Is it
the bayou.
even a sketch neighborhood? I don't know.
It's all right. It's nice.
Maybe a mixed bag.
Yeah. All right, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Made it. Plan for the night is we kind of relax for a minute and then get cleaned up and go to one of the casinos here. This is Lake Charles. I think we decided on the Golden Nugget. Get dinner there, maybe try to win a little money, we'll see. Nothing too crazy though. And then tomorrow, it's only 2.5 hours to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
The French Quarter RV, we got a reservation there for 3 nights, so no need to go too early. We haven't gotten groceries yet, so what we'll do tomorrow, we'll stop at a grocery store and grocery shop, and then, yeah.
He says all this, but when he hits that jackpot later, all plans are going to change.
Right.
We're going to hop back on and be like, ooh.
If you hit jackpot, that means I actually have to play, you know, slots.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're a
slots.
blackjack guy.
Yeah.
I'll play the slots. Okay. I'll win the
All right, there you go.
jackpot.
That's
all
cool.
over Louisiana.
Yeah, it's like a nutria, not a nutria, is
yes,
it? Is it?
That's it.
Okay, well, he caught a fish and he drug it on shore and he's about to start chowing down, looks like.
It's a big fish too. It's like the size of him.
Looks like something's already been eaten on it though. So he may have just found it and like, all right, I'm bringing you on shore to eat you.
Yeah.
But it looks like, oh, he's tearing into it.
He is. Okay, so we don't have power, and Bobby said he figured out what's going on. So I'm gonna go outside and we'll check on him and see what it was. All right, let's see what was going on.
We weren't getting power. We weren't getting power to, well, any of the outlets and all that, and the batteries weren't charging and all that. Well, what happened is our inverter charger, it fell off its mount. So it was mounted, I think it was screwed into the, just the sheet metal there, and a couple of screws broke off, so it fell over and it dislodged the terminal here. So I think I need to temporarily put this guy on, and then I need to get him screwed back into the sheet metal so that it won't pull back out again. Back up there where that won't happen again. But yeah, see, it's pulling on that cable for now, so I'm just gonna, for now I'm gonna put this back on so that it doesn't ground and short out, and then I will screw this thing back in so it's in a better position, and then I will reattach the cable again a little better. All right, now I need to find a sheet metal screw and drill that fucker back in. There we go, but problem solved.
Amazing, thank you. You like my double jacket look? My HH and my black teddy?
I think it's a fantastic look. So, all right, so we are gonna go to the casino. So it's only like 65 degrees out there, but we have to take the bike because it's there's no Ubers. So it'll be a little chilly. So, and we're not gonna take you guys with us either, because it's casino and they don't really like filming and stuff there. So, so see you guys. We'll see you in the morning when we're packing up, getting ready to go.
Good night.
Good night.
Good morning. So Bobby and I just got some workouts in today, and now that we're done with that, it's time to go. We're gonna head to New Orleans. See what Bobby's up to. Oh, there he is. Speaking of the devil.
Call me a devil?
No. Term of endearment.
All right, start warming this thing up. All right, nice little street. Bayou Marino, the staff and the manager and all that are really nice people. He's actually going to buy us lunch, I don't know why. But anyway, so we are going about a little over 3 hours to New Orleans, and then we're going to stop for lunch first, and then yeah, on our way.
My stay was lovely. We weren't here long, it was just the night. But we went to Golden Nugget yesterday, which I thought was really fun. And we don't have to talk about it. We
lost. It was, I mean, we were doing well for the first 30-40 minutes, and then, I don't know, it was like an hour straight of just getting our butt kicked, like the entire table. It was annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I learned a lot and got to play blackjack, so it was worth it. It was worth it for me.
Alright, where's this place we're going to? It's called what?
It's called Fat Boys, and it's like 3 minutes away. Let me pull it up.
Now, what is that?
This is taco spaghetti, and it rocked my world.
Pretty good. This is Richard. He's the owner of Bayou Marino.
Yes, that's right.
All right. Well, thanks for lunch, man. Appreciate it.
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
I can already tell this is going to
So when you pass through Lake Charles, you got to stay at Bayou Marino. And then come eat here at Fat Boy.
Yes, sir. Get the free food.
Cool.
I don't remember what it's called.
I'd say some friendly people here.
Very friendly.
Yeah.
I recommend. It's a family-owned place too. It was like the entire family is there.
Yeah, they're in the restaurant.
So
Plus,
sweet.
and then of course, what was his name? Richard there with the RV park. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's load up in the RV, and we got. Oh crap!
Oh my god.
I'll make it.
It is off to a very exciting start.
Traffic sucks.
Where are we?
That's exactly,
Baton
that's
Rouge.
round about the same
Oh, Baton
as
Rouge.
your accuracy
Okay.
of detecting whether it's a man or
I
a
like
woman
this
based
bridge.
on looking at their face. That's the same.
Homeless encampment is right across the way. That's new since the last time I was here. They didn't look too homeless though. A guy cooking like on a stove and everything. It's a nice tent. But this is, I mean, look at all the razor wire and everything around. I think it's pretty secure.
Well, if it's a nice homeless encampment,
Right.
I mean, I'm here for it. Alright, we're just getting set up, dropping the trailer.
I left the water thing on fill. At least now it's overflowing. Hopefully it's not. Sometimes it has a tendency to overflow into this, which would be bad. But thankfully it didn't. Okay, good. It's got an overflow valve that it overflows, but sometimes if the pressure's too high, like that overflow can't take it, and it puts water out the top of the water tank. But thankfully that didn't happen this time, so we're okay.
That's good. He has come to the wrong person. He was like, hey, I need your help. I need a little weight on something. Can you come sit on?
Well, hopefully nothing bad happens here. We'll set the camera up in case it does.
Oh.
I forgot to unload the motorcycle before disconnecting the trailer, and so the problem is that you put too much weight at the back of the trailer, it wants to lift the front of the trailer up. So that's why I put 60 pounds of weights on there, plus you sitting on your 50 pounds. So hopefully it'll help.
Yeah, I'm glad you added those weights though. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, you'll know if it starts moving. I'll be screaming. Do you still need all my weight on this thing?
Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel to catch our next video as we explore New Orleans.